I'm calling Adam right now. My
You're
man Adam. Hold up. What's up, bro? You can hear me?
yeah. What's happening?
All right, man. All right, hold on. Let me get you on the stream and everything. Yeah, it's like late on the East Coast, but I was figuring I was like, it's 11 or like 11:30 for you on the West. Like, you fine? You be alright?
Yo,
Uh,
but do you have to do everyday struggle tomorrow?
bro, I do, man. You know I stay up like all night these days, right? Yo, you know
Why?
what?
When do you sleep?
I sleep when so I sleep in the car. They send a car for me. So going there, which is an hour, I sleep. Coming back an hour. I fragment my sleeping times. So
An
hour
hour.
there,
Jesus.
hour there, hour back. Then when I come back, usually I watch like I'm like a nerd. Some Fortnite streams, and I'll sleep for like 2-3 hours afterwards. So
What the fuck?
so that's 5 hours of sleep, and then I might steal another one, but like that's pretty much it. 6 hours.
Dude, I sleep 8 hours straight.
For real?
Yeah, man, it's important. I think.
You know what? Everyone has told me that they say the more you age, you're gonna have to stop like cheating time that you should be sleeping. You
Facts,
get me?
that's a fact. Yeah.
And
Because I used to do it, and I can still do it, but I just feel like it fucks me up in the head,
Yeah.
and it makes my interviews suck if I'm on like 3 hours sleep. I'm like irritable. I'm just worse on camera and shit.
true, no, 100%. I mean, like for example, like so tomorrow we're talking about the Eminem response to MGK, pretty big topic. Also, you got to remember, M had dissed me, and I had critiques about like his whole project before. So like it's a very important topic. Like so, I'm not gonna go to sleep, but like around 4:30, like 2.5 hours from now, I'm gonna be prepping heavy to make sure I got everything right. And what happens is once the light hits me, I'm just like autopilot. So
Right.
it is
I'm
what it is.
honored. I'm honored that I get to be involved in your life, in any capacity, dude. You're a busy guy.
Man, yo, listen. I'm busy, but yo, bro. Adam, from the first time you came on here, and by the way, I know my chat gonna say like, all right, enough of the fucking circle jerk and get to the shits. But still, I do have to say, man, from the first time Adam ever came on the stream, up until now, his rise and him being almost becoming a cultural pillar is not only documented because we've all seen it, but is very important. Now, yo, you do hella interviews, right? Yo, you be interviewing YouTubers. One of the biggest YouTube drama thing
Smoke
happened.
weed every day.
Do you still you don't do all that stuff anymore? Like I feel like you're more like calm now.
Oh no, I smoke weed, but I don't.
Yeah, like
I stopped.
weed.
I stopped doing coke and like Zans and all that shit on New Year's.
Yeah.
So I feel way better, dude.
Word. Yeah,
Yeah.
do you still be like wilding like sexually out there? Because you know your brand getting bigger, bro. Yo, I used to look at you and be like, man, I wish I could just have chicks suck my dick on camera all the time, man. Like, this shit's lit.
It doesn't feel like anybody cares. It's like part of. I don't know. I guess it's just part of my image or some shit, right? Like I don't know. Nobody's ever like acted like they couldn't fuck with me because I get my dick sucked by my girlfriend on Snapchat sometimes.
Well, I think on a corporate thing, bro, like they're paranoid about everything. And you know, listen, put it like this. You're gonna start dealing with a lot more with corporate people because you know what? Yo, you're a powerful media company. You feel me? You're a
Yeah.
personality, but you're a powerful media company. So they're gonna want to talk to you, you know what I mean? They're gonna be like, yo, so you tell me the CEO of No Jumper is fucking like slanging loose dick and threesomes every like 4 days? Like it kinda you know what I mean? Bro, I go on Pornhub and I go in the fucking amateur section, and every time I search fucking threesomes, there's a different threesome with you in it. I can't watch it, bro. I know you. The fuck?
No comment. Nah, that wasn't me.
Yo, I can't watch it, man. I can't watch it, man. But anyway, congratulations, though, to really keep everything short. Congratulations. Also, I really, like, I love your range in the people and the facets you touch on when it comes to interview. You could be interviewing a hood nigga, some gangbanging nigga who look like he got 10 murders. You could be interviewing like a YouTuber. I think you did like Tana Mojo or something like recently. You could be interviewing like it could be like a BMX person. Like you're all over the place, and I feel like your fans accept it. I feel like me, as soon as I stray away from the fuckery, they look at me like, nigga, get out of here.
Yeah, like
me?
you feel like you couldn't talk about Lil Tay.
Oh hell, nigga, I gotta be on the fuck Lil Tay bandwagon. Yo, she was copying a plea in my DM so bad.
Yo, she
But
hit me up the other day too. I forget what she was saying, but I figure it's probably still her brother, right?
somebody said she got deported, so I don't know. I don't know, bro. Yo, but on some real, man, I really want to get to the shits, man, because you know what? Things in life come full circle. So I did your live stream when I was in LA like months ago, bro. Months
Uh-huh.
ago. And I remember
It
you
was
asked.
January.
Yeah,
January.
exactly. And I remember you asked me the question. You say, yo, act like I know I'm way more hated than you. On the hate meter, I feel like, listen, I think I've even eclipsed Charlemagne in the hate meter. Because you know why? I feel like niggas is looking like we just can't catch this nigga. You get me? Like
I
you.
feel like they view you as like the person who every time they fuck up,
Yeah.
you're just the guy, you know?
Yeah, of course, and it's a tough position to be in. But still, we had that live, right? And I remember you asked that question, and I think you had asked it because you had a situation. You're like, damn, I'm not even that hated, and this is happening to me, right?
Yep. That was that day. I think it was that day or maybe the day before for sure. Yeah.
Yo, that is crazy. Yo, what were you thinking when? By the way, you could feel like some of my audience. I'm pretty sure they should have
Right.
seen it or whatever. But if they didn't, give a quick little rundown or whatever.
Okay. And first off, I just want to say we've been smoking blunts all night. I'm kind of high.
It's all
but
good. Higher
I
the
feel-
better.
But you're on the Hennessy. So
Of course.
yeah.
I
Do
don't
you do that in
show-
the morning during the show too?
Yeah. Well, sometimes I try to keep it like clear headed, but they know when I'm bringing. Well, I don't call it. It's not Hennessy. It's actually we call it green tea.
Green tea.
It's
Okay.
green tea on
Nice.
Sunday.
Yo,
Everybody
Ray J was poured up when he came through.
No, he had lean. That nigga
know,
was
that's
wild.
crazy.
Yo, he poured it. Yo, this is how funny corporate is, and they might be mad at me for saying,
They
but it's
blurred
true.
it out, right?
No. Here's the thing. They didn't give a fuck that he had lean. They just cared that he was giving almost a free promo to Sprite by having the logo. Get that the fuck out of here. Okay, keep your lean, nigga. But
Yeah.
Sprite, no, they gotta cut a check. It's the corporate greed machine, my dude. We don't care that you're probably dying on camera, but just fucking make sure you're not giving no fucking free promotion to Sprite.
I just thought the funny part is that like I know a lot of people who drink lean,
Yeah.
but I don't know anybody who drinks lean at 5 a.m.
That's interesting. Yeah,
Unless they've been
that
staying
was
up all night.
yo. You know also an interesting thing about it too. You know, like I know how to control this Hennessy like no other, right? But like I
Right.
remember when I started Everyday Struggle, like I do kind of sit back and take blame for some of those wild moments, cause yo, Joe would bring wine, and I come in with a bottle of Hennessy, looking at everybody like y'all pussy drinking wine. So he would look at me like, "Aight." So he sends somebody to get some cup and ice, and we're going shot for shot. When it comes time to camera, the nigga is wilding. I'm like, yo, what did I do?
Dude,
So
I have like I never drink in the morning. Like my whole life, I don't think I ever just woke up and drank.
yo, recently I stopped drinking for I want to say about how long? I stopped drinking for a week or a week and a half, and it was for me to prove to myself that even though maybe I still fall within the definition of being an addict, I can still control it. Which means if I want to make a cognizant decision, like yo, I don't want to drink, and I have liquor everywhere around me, I could not do it, and I actually did. So I felt good about that.
Well, that's good, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I almost never drink. I seriously drink like maybe every couple weeks.
Yo, real quick, and this actually, I've been thinking about this. Yo, so, you know your intro, I'm balling like whatever and got no jumping. Nobody ever got at you for that? That's like actually part of a song.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm in good hands because Gucci had me meet up with him in Club Live in Miami. And he was like really fucks with me and shit. And like we did a collab together, and then Todd Moskowitz fucks with me and shit. So
Okay.
I feel like I'm all right, but you know, maybe I should look into that.
Yeah, like I'm always terrified of having any music in my videos. Like at one point I thought like, hey, you know, I could maybe have instrumentals behind my voice because you know what I mean, without a visual effect, sometimes you want to spice it up a bit, but I'm like, hell no, this motherfucker might turn around, not like me later on, and just claim copyright strikes. Fuck that.
Yo, but you know what? I do basically like all my videos now. I basically do it like the way you do your live. Like it looks like what your screen looks like right now, where I'm just like looking at a website, scrolling through it, or looking at a video, whatever. Like, I don't know. Do you ever think about just doing all your videos like that? Because I feel like if you did that for your news videos, it would be like the same shit. It would be just as tight. It would probably be better.
You know what? Yo, Keemstar told me to do that too. He was like,
yeah, they want to see your face.
Yo, he was like 100%, bro. He said, just do it like that. And the way you're telling me now, like, I just didn't want to do it where it's like, hey, everybody look at me while the things I'm talking about is in like a very small box. But like having my face in like a particular corner while they could still see the rest of the screen and all that other shit going on, that might be an interesting twist, yo.
I mean, because people are used to seeing you on Everyday Struggle and shit.
That
I
is
don't
true.
know.
Yeah. That's the thing, yo. That visibility kind of made things more different. It's like way different. But
I feel like it opened shit up for you, you know?
Yeah. And like it also, like, how often people bother you, bro? Like when you're just walking down the street and shit, man.
Like now, I feel like it's crazy. Like, yo, the other day, I walked into the 7-Eleven in my house, and like there was like at least 10 kids in line who were probably like between like 15 and like 20. I walked in, and they all tripped out. It was like, it was weird for everybody else in the store. I don't know. Sometimes it's been fucking crazy lately.
Nah, that annoys me a little bit because you know what happens? Like, I have to snap into a good... You know when you ever go out and you're not in a good mood? Like, yo, I got hacked, right? I had to go do all type of errands to try to get unhacked. And people are seeing me and, like, you got to remember, that's their only opportunity to meet you. You got to be smart. You can't be like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry that you met me that one time. And I was just like, I was hacked and I was feeling kind of crappy. You got to, like, just turn it on, man. But, listen, man, are you planning on moving your location, your store, man? Russ Goons might run up again, bro.
Well, we got a separate office now, which is not because of this, but yeah, just we just got it. We're moving in like 2 days. It's just like a separate like filming area, and like we're still gonna do streams and podcasts in the back of the store and shit. But yeah, we're just gonna have like more space in terms of working and stuff, so it'll be a little bit more varied. But I'm not moving. I'm sticking around. If anything, I'll just get some security and shit, you know.
Hey, man, well, if whatever security you get, man, they better be able to counteract Russ's Samoan goons, man. Yo, all right, hold on. So yeah, I was watching earlier. I was playing Fortnite with one eye. I was playing Fortnite with one eye or focusing with one eye. And the other eye, I was watching your YouTube video when you're like, I think you made a video. It was like, you got jumped by Russ or whatever. Beyond the basics of you're in the nail salon, which, by the way, what I really wanted to say to you, Joe also gave me that advice because he does manicures and pedicures. I've never really done that, bro. Like, should I get into the manis and pedis, yo? What's up?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I do it maybe every week or two. I should do it like once a week, but it's nice.
Is it because your nails get filthy, or is it just kind of like you're just treating yourself type of shit?
For me, it's like I have a problem with biting the side of my nails, and I find that if I get the manicure once a week, then it makes me not bite them. Because I like respect the hard work that the Vietnamese woman put in on my fingers. Yeah. So that's kind of how I think of it.
Okay. Do you do pedicure too?
I should, because my toes are kind of gross, to be honest. But I usually don't bother because I just don't feel like wasting another like 10 minutes and like taking my shoes off and shit.
Is my toes gross? No, my toes is sexy as fuck. I got pretty toes, bro. Yo, hey, girls have said I got suckable toes. No lie.
Hey, I heard that. I've gotten my toes sucked as well, but yo, I heard that you and Russ are Eskimo brothers.
What? Stop! Wait.
I heard he smashed Selena.
Did he?
She told me.
Bro, she says she fucks everybody, bro. I don't know, baby. I don't know.
Yeah, but she really does though.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't talked to that girl in so long. You know what I mean? Like me and her used to be. These days we are not even on. Talking like it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like
I'm just saying that's so off for him or off brand for him. Sorry.
She was trying to fuck you. Yo, listen. If you fucked her, you're Eskimo brothers with at least like 2,000 niggas.
Fat boy and shit. That's fire.
Hold on, wait. All right, hold on. Here,
We keep getting off track. We can't even.
nah, I know. But you do threesomes with your girl, which, by the way, me and my chick, we've been getting into that fire, bro. No lie.
Wait, me and Russ. That's the idea.
No, not you and Russ. Nigga, you, Selena, and Lena.
See, the funny thing with me and Selena is I seen her on the street. She was on one of them bird scooters, and I just started talking to her. I put her in my blog because I knew I could use her as clickbait. And she gets my number and she just starts texting me like just straight up trying to fuck. I'm like, nah.
Yo, forward as a motherfucker, right?
She's all right, but she's
no, super forward. Like, yo, I've never seen a chick that forward. With like, all right, let's get to the business. No small talk. Yeah. No how's your day. So listen, what are we fucking?
I didn't want to fuck her because I just know that she would eventually expose me, and that's like her whole game is just like fucking dudes like to just claim them and just have some kind of like ownership over them, you know?
Except we're dudes, bro. Like you can't get a win by just saying you fucked the guy.
Yeah, it's a win for me, if anything. But I don't want to join that club.
Yo, you're probably Eskimo brothers with way more rappers than I have.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably.
Like
everyone, probably.
You've been fucking. You probably fucked the same. Well, I mean, I used to. I'm a changed man now, but. You probably fuck the same circuit of chicks that fucks all the rappers.
Probably at least some of the time. But yo, I do want to say that I was doing a podcast with this girl, Kendra Sunderland, and she just completely aired it out that she had a threesome with G-Eazy and Halsey, which is funny because she had a threesome with me and my girl too. And I'm like, damn, me and G-Eazy are like threesome Eskimo brothers. That's like
nah, come on, man. You putting too much in. Nah, fuck
she
that.
said it on the podcast.
Nah, but you can't. Nah, there's no threesome Eskimo brothers, man. What the hell?
Yeah, there has to be.
I guess.
There has to be, dude.
I guess. Anyway, let's get back.
I'm a G-Eazy fan now.
Oh, word? Well, I mean, G-Eazy seems like he lives a carefree, I don't give a fuck life. He snorts coke off strippers' titties. Yeah. You feel me? Like, he don't give a fuck. But anyway, listen, man. You and Russ, I actually got some opinions about that.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm completely with you. I don't think anyone should be attacking journalists, period. Mm-hmm. And I have a hard rule for that. If someone threatens me, I don't cover them, period. It doesn't matter what. Your label can't say nothing. Your rapper you're signed to. No, it doesn't matter.
Even if it was somebody super popping?
Absolutely.
Really?
You gotta remember, I stopped. I didn't post a Meek Mill story for a year. And you know, Meek Mill didn't ever directly threaten me, but his cousin, who was doing it on behalf of Meek, he put up a video like, yo, fuck Akademiks with a gun waving around, and I'm like, this is not what we're doing. You get me? So like for me, I had to take a stand, because if you don't take a stand, everybody will just do the same. And I don't agree with that at all. But here's the point I was saying. Adam, you know, you were kind of like, if there were 5 motherfuckers in the fucking Congress of fuck Russ, you were definitely either the vice president or you are the speaker of the house, nigga. Don't even cap.
Me, SmokePurpp, Young Bands.
And did Lil Pump say that or not?
Yeah, he did. Lil Nar made the shirts. Shout out Lil Nar.
I'm not gonna lie, I never thought Russ was that type of guy in terms of getting retribution. I never thought so.
Yeah, but that's why he did it, because he wanted to show dudes like you and me that he don't fuck around.
Yeah, all right, but do you regret that though? Like because obviously when you were like kind of making jokes at his expense, like of course he's a meme, but you're not doing it on some like, I really hate you and I really would not want you to exist or make a living. Nor would you expect that he was going to be like, you know what, motherfucker? I'm going to get you beat the fuck up.
Okay, this is the thing, is that I feel like it's one thing what Purpp did, because Purpp fucking made his sister his picture on Instagram. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Hey, you want to know the funny part about that? I never even knew that. Russ said that.
Russ
took well, you could tell how personal Russ took it, because like I remember I was gonna run. I put it up on Instagram, and I was just gonna say, hey, SmokePurpp allegedly may have got beaten up just because he used to say fuck Russ, and Russ was like, no, that's not the real full story. He
Right.
put my sister up on his Instagram, which probably nobody but Russ knew that. And I don't even know
Yeah.
how SmokePurpp found his sister.
That's
But
crazy.
what do you think about that before we get to your thing? What do you think about that?
I
You think he
think that's
deserved it?
I think that's fucked up that he did that. Like, I would never want anything to happen with Perp. Like, he's my friend and everything, but I think anything with the family is like way over the line to me. I thought when X did that shit to Drake about his mom, I thought that was super fucked up too. I would never defend that. So that to me is definitely like, that's a different thing. And he was also just like quote tweeting him and saying like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Hey, he was like, yo, you a bitch, you a pussy. And I'm like, all right, man. All right.
But so I feel like Perp, like I would never want to see him get beat up, but I do feel like him getting beat up makes a little more sense to me in comparison to the jokes that I made. But I also want to say that that's like a meme, a type of meme, right? Like there's people did this to J. Cole, then they did it to Wale before J. Cole, like even fucking
Yo, Wale's super sensitive though.
right, yo.
I'm not gonna lie, love Wale, but I felt like, you know what I mean, from even stuff I was hearing. That's why I didn't even like, I never wanted to. I was never a part of the Let's Pick on Wale crew, but
Right.
like, I was definitely the person. If there was a critique, I always pointed it out. But I always felt like he was always on the brink of snapping, where that nigga might shoot up an award show, bro. No cap. Like, yo, fuck y'all niggas, man. What y'all think? Y'all keep comparing me to trash cans? Fuck y'all, man. I thought that's what it
Like,
was.
there's like a type because like all the memes that people did about Wale, they basically did them about J. Cole, and then they basically do them now about Russ, you know, and people get hella retweets doing it. It's like a thing, you know? And I mean, even like other people, like shit, they probably to an extent they do the same shit with you or me or Vlad. It's like
that's why I don't tweet that much on Twitter. If you want to get your followers up, whatever I tweet, quote tweet it and diss me.
Yeah. And
You
say,
feel me?
"Shut up, you ugly chipmunk looking motherfucker."
Or the easiest thing, like if like I was tweeting like quotes about Nicki and Cardi or like stuff that happened, and somebody retweeted and it was like, yo, you want front seat of this beef, but you ain't want no smoke with Vic Benson when he called you a, like, and that shit went super viral. Like, but I get it. Like, you know what? Like, I get it. So like me, I just limit opportunities that people could do it, but I understand that is just how Twitter is. So I ain't even mad at it, bro.
Dude, somebody, they like when I was talking about the Lil Tay thing and shit.
Yeah.
I seen somebody get like 50,000 retweets just from calling me old, like quote tweeting and being like, "You 40 years old."
Oh yeah. No. That is a thing for you. Like, there's a thing about a lot of people where people could almost put it in the meme perspective, and that's how people go viral. Like, it is what it is. But okay, and I'm gonna play a lot of devil's advocate here, right?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
And I still want to stay on SmokePurpp before I even get to this. But the devil's advocate I was going to say is that, yeah, it's cool if a meme page does. It's cool if random fans do it. But if it's someone else in the industry, you might feel a certain type of way. But even before that, and hold that thought, SmokePurpp getting jumped. What do you think about the jumping? Russ wasn't involved. Somebody told me Russ was holding the camera. Like, on some shit like, got him.
I think you see Russ in the video, I think, right?
No, not the first. It's two videos connected. So one video is the day after when you see SmokePurpp walk by at a festival. That's after he got beat up. And Russ is like, yo, you want to say anything, blah, blah, whatever. But the day before, as SmokePurpp was explaining, he comes out the bathroom and 7 dudes jump on him. What do you think about, like, the jumping?
I mean, I just don't really get what the point of it is. And the main thing is that, because, like, that doesn't make Perp look like a pussy to me. Like, that's obvious. If any of us get jumped by 7 giant dudes, we're done, right? Like, that's easy. Like, no matter what.
I'm going to tell you why. It makes him look bad.
Unless you're Conor McGregor, then you're done.
Nah, I'm going to tell you why. You handled it right. You gotta jump out of the story. The thing is, people are going to go by what they last remember. We remember you called him a bitch and a pussy. And you were talking so much shit. So when we see you, even if it's getting jumped, yeah, we don't respect the act of you getting jumped, but you can't talk that much shit and get beat down. You feel me?
I don't think people are really looking at Perp like he's a pussy right now, to be honest, though. I think like it's kind of like when X got knocked out on stage. I don't think people were looking at him like he was a pussy for that, because it's like it was just obvious that he couldn't do anything about it in that moment. And it's kind of the same thing with Kirk, because everybody can put themselves in those shoes and be like, yeah, he did get caught slipping. So like, yeah, I mean, if you're a gangster, you shouldn't get caught slipping, sure. But like,
All right,
you
pull like
know,
this, pull like this. You listen to SmokePurpp music. You know how SmokePurpp demeanor is. By the way, I've met him and I've played 2K with him. Like I beat him for like a couple $100. Like I'm
I
very
heard
happy.
about that. Yeah.
But and he's a great guy from.
Yeah, he's a good
Hold on,
guy,
hold
but
on,
he's
hold on.
also not some crazy
Ironically,
tough guy.
Russ is calling me. Ironically.
Oh my
I have
god!
zero idea. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna mute him. I'm gonna mute him because there's another part of the story I have to say. Hold on.
Holy shit! I can't believe this is going down. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna cover my.
All right. Chat. I'm so sorry. I had to mute us, but you know, like I don't try to put conversations that are supposed to be off the record on streamer out there. But anyway, my nigga Adam, man.
I love when you call me that. Thank you.
Yo, I'm about to get a face tattoo. But anyway, what's up, though?
Listen, all right. Russ just had a conversation with you. I don't know if you realized I was listening to the whole thing, but it's whatever. Because you know, like I feel like Russ, by the time he sees the end of this video, then we'll be ready to have a fucking conversation. Because I'm not mad about it anymore. I'm super over it. I'm super down to like talk about it after. Russ tried to get me to FaceTime him the night that I've said all this shit on Twitter. He hit me up on the DMs. We talked a little bit, and he was like, yo, FaceTime me. But I didn't want to fucking get on it because I felt like it had just gone public. I wanted to just get my shit out there, and I didn't want to have a conversation while I was still, like, mad about it. So I figured, like, I'm going to wait
seemed a little bit, you seemed a little bit, like, and understandably so. You seemed a little bit like, I think upset given the circumstances, how you've seen other things happen, and now you're finding out whatever, right?
Well, it was just weird to like find out about. Well, but even when I found out, I still waited a couple of days before I tweeted about it. But then, like, I'm down to talk to Russ now, and I will FaceTime him. Like, not tonight, but I'll probably do it tomorrow or some shit. I think you might still be muted.
No. We are definitely.
Oh, okay. Ours is? Wait. No, I'm talking. I saw somebody say it in his chat, but I guess it's fake.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
be trolling. I could see the levels going up and down. We're good.
All right, pause. Pause. All right. What?
What?
Pause.
What pause are you talking about, nigga? The fuck?
You said going up and down.
I said the levels, nigga. The fuck? Man, with the amount of threesomes and the amount of fucking sex you've had with fucking porn stars, don't tell me the levels going up and down is a pause-worthy thing, bro. Are you kidding me?
Hey, man.
Yo, man, Adam is a 40-year-old dude with the mentality of 13. Hey, yo, do you hate when they call you 40 when you're not 40, bro? Yo, that would piss me off, yo.
I'm going to be 40 soon. I'm 34.
Nah, but they need to call you by your right age, man. Like give you your due for your 6 years, bro. The fuck?
It's whatever. I don't fucking care.
It's like when they call Nikki 40 and Nikki just like turned 35.
Listen, you want to know the difference between me when we did that stream when you were here and now?
Yeah.
Is that I was talking to you about how the woke people had not like fully come for me and all that shit.
Yeah.
And now it 100% happened over the dumbest shit ever because it was a fake allegation. And then, but like those people all still like turned against me. So it's like now I don't even bother to search my name and shit because I just don't even give a fuck. But like 9 months ago when we did that interview, I still cared.
You still cared about like, yo, is everybody gonna like me? Wait, I didn't do anything to those people. Like, wait,
I had tough skin, but not like now. You know, it's like you just keep developing it more and more.
You become desensitized to a lot of shit, man. You become desensitized. I feel you on that though. I feel you on that. I was trying to get your response, not on camera, by the way, to you know what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
But I'm guessing you're saying on your own time, and you will, right?
Yeah, well, I know he doesn't want to do it on camera, so I figure I'll just FaceTime him like, some other time. But I don't know.
He doesn't want to do it on camera?
I don't think he wants to do it on camera. He was saying. I was listening to your conversation. I don't think he wanted to do it on camera with you either. But I don't think that he's going to feel like there's anything incorrect about what I'm going to say about what happened. Because I don't even feel the need to like discuss the whole what happened with the goons coming for me in the nail salon. I already said that in my video. I don't know. We can talk about it if you want. But I'm not planning on sitting here and acting tough and being like, oh, Russ, blah, 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 you're a pussy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't have that energy anymore, so.
You should take some SmokePurpp, bro. Don't do that.
I just don't. I'm not that kind of guy.
But at this point, you're over it, though. Like, you're not. I could imagine, like, I would feel real resentment towards that person, especially if I feel like I didn't deserve that happening to me. You get me?
Listen, if he like broke my leg, maybe I would be pissed still. But like, it was kind of nothing. So it was like, it just scared me a little bit. But it just wasn't really that big a deal in the way that it actually happened. And okay, but I do want to say though that I totally understand his point. And the kind of shit I said about Russ on Twitter and shit is the kind of I would not do that to a rapper from now on, because the thing is like that was like the old me, because I used to just be like a regular dude who could just say whatever the fuck I want about rap. And now it's like I don't want to be somebody who's out here like just like trashing rappers for no reason, like using them as a punchline. Like I just don't think that shit's cool anymore.
Yo. You're having your everyday struggle moment. I used to be at the crib. Yo, I met DJ Mustard for the first time. He said I did a video on him and YG, and he said he drove around. He thought I lived in LA. He drove around for 3 hours, like I gotta find this motherfucker. And it was like, I was going so hard because like it's not even like now I meet people more. It was just like I didn't even care what they were going through. You get me? I didn't care that, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even thinking, like, I would have been roasting Russ. Like, I don't even care he's a human. You feel me? Like, he has feelings and shit. Like, I'm just roasting the shit out of him. You get me?
No, but I think that, like, that's, like, kind of the process that you go through as, like, a media personality or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, I know that, like, because at the end of the day, it's like you don't only want to speak respectfully of the Migos because you know that they got dudes that'll beat the fuck out of you. You want to speak respectfully of people in general, even if they are some fucking pussy ass dude, which, yeah, maybe we all thought Russ was a pussy. We didn't know that Russ had fucking goons, and now we know. But just in general, like, the way I choose to speak about people is I don't really want to, like, clown rappers because I'm too close to the process of what they're going through,
Yeah, and I think, like, the position you're in, and even me now, like, you get a little bit more insight, and you realize, because people say shit about you all the time now. You get me? Like, it's cool when you're the one saying shit and nobody's really saying nothing about you. So, like, you're like, I have no idea how that person's feeling. But now you kind of do. Now, hold on. I got to ask you a question. Because when I was looking at that.
I was reading the chat. I was laughing because somebody in the chat said spam W for Russ Coleone.
And do you feel like the tweets, I'm not going to lie, it felt like Adam was playing victim a little bit. Do you feel like, because I think you sent out a tweet that said all the news outlets in the morning should report that Russ had a journalist beat up. I don't even think you've ever referred to yourself as a journalist, dog. Like, yeah, but even though you are, but you know what I mean? Like even me, like that journalist title, just because like I didn't go to school for communications and I can't write like long ass articles and think pieces, and I just talk shit, and sometimes I'm even like grammatically incorrect when I'm doing that. Like the word journalist is kind of heavy for me. But you threw the journalist card, man.
I said I'm a member of the press.
All right, journalist card. like hold on.
I'm trolling. I'm not 100% trolling, but I'm like half trolling.
It felt like it was the Adam22 way of saying, why are you pulling up on the radio, man? Like, remember when Charlamagne said that to Birdman? Be like, yo, why are you checking the radio guy like that?
But that is what I'm saying, is that I feel like the shit that Purpp said, I can kind of understand having people run up on him. The shit that I said, I thought was fucking memes. And it's unfortunate that, sometimes I forget how popular I am, Akademiks.
No, you don't. Do you really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just kind of happened rapidly. And it's like the Russ meme was kind of like, it's old. Like, that shit's kind of old. I don't really do that.
I'm not going to lie, though. Yo, some of your most viral tweet has been dissing Russ. I've seen them. I'm like, yo, damn. And I always wonder, I'm like, yo, maybe Russ is just one of them dudes who, like, the majority of the internet hates you. Like, I know the majority of Twitter hates me. I don't search my name, and I don't check social justice media warrior Twitter because I know they don't like me. So I'm like, maybe Russ just never sees when, say, one of your tweets goes super viral. But wait, have you tweeted out fuck Russ before, or it was just kind of like just use him as a joke, kind of?
I don't think I ever said like fuck you, or I never acted like tough about the Russ shit. I just kind of like clowned him or whatever. But again, I just want to say that I'm not on that wave anymore, and it has nothing to do with me, finding out that he fucking did that or whatever. It's not about that. It's just about the fact that I don't want to do that to anybody. I used to make fun of Joe Budden. I used to make fun of Wale.
Hey, wait, hold on. Yeah, answer this question, right? Why does everybody, the internet, saying that Russ paid these goons? But when Meek Mill had Safari Jump, nobody looked at Meek Mill and said he paid his goons. Do
Yep.
people just are surprised that Russ got goons? That
I
they're
think
thinking they're all on payroll. You pay them $5,000.
I feel like, well, number one, like he lives in Atlanta, and
Yeah.
actually, I kind of know who did it, and it's not like his group, you know. It's like it's like outside dudes, not like 100% outside, but like it's not his insular crew or whatever. But also, this is all I want to say about that though, is that I was talking to some other rapper that Russ had like his goons kind of run up on him who hasn't gone public or whatever, and I said, I'm like,
Wait, there's more? Stop it.
there's more victims. This is like the Me Too movement, bro.
No, hold on, no. Yo, you know what's funny? And I guess like and I mean I'll throw the question out there now, but like when me and Russ talk next, I'll probably frame it to him the same way. I was trying to frame it to him when he was initially telling me stuff. I was like, yo, that's the reason why Troy Ave's career got ruined. Troy Ave was bullying the press, and the press hates Troy Ave. So
Yeah.
you know when that incident that happened at Irving
That's a
Plaza
good
happened,
point.
nobody gave him the benefit of the doubt. And if you
That's a
really
very
look at
good
the
point.
case, like he's the sympathetic figure. He got shot again, and not to really like mention all that stuff or really drag him into it, but his interaction with the press shaped his career in such a significant way that he admitted to me and him, we used to have each other blocked. He used to hate me. But he admitted to me later on that, yo, listen, I went about this all wrong, and honestly, I've learned to understand what you guys do, and I realize it's part of the game that I have to play as a rapper. You get me? I can't go about it by beating people up or whatever. So I kind of look at that like if we're hearing these multiple stories about Russ, I'm only thinking about it like this isn't a good look because what happens is even with the Nicki Minaj thing, Nicki Minaj DM'd one writer who she felt was like going a little too hard or whatever. And trust me, like these people are faceless because a lot of them are pussies. And I mean that very respectfully, but like they don't like Nicki Minaj. You know, the press doesn't like Nicki Minaj. They feel she's mean. They feel like she bullies them, and it's a whole nother level when you feel like, hey, this person's going around and beating up their haters or whatever. You feel me? Like
No, totally. She did not get the benefit of the doubt at all.
Meek
in
went
that
through the
shit.
same thing. Like him and his people were allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, threatening a lot of people. Not just like a lot of people during the whole time with him and Drake, and nobody gave him the benefit of the doubt. People didn't want to write good articles about him. Like people made him seem really like the bad guy. So I look at this only in the sense of Russ to say, if we're hearing all this happen now, I don't know if maybe his goal was like, yo, I need to do this to get everybody off this fuck Russ wave. And once
Right.
this is over with, I just, you know what I mean, go about my business and that's it. Or if that's how he's rolling around, like, you know what I mean, my boss Russ, I'm getting all you niggas smacked and touched. You know what I mean? That's a little bit different. You feel me?
I mean, it's cool. Like I'm not mad about it. I'm not fucking like I have no problem with Russ anymore. And like in general, it's just not. But then at the same time, though, all right, this is my thing. I feel like if I went on like something like Everyday Struggle or like your thing or like when I do the news and I were to just give my opinion on something happening with Russ, like there's a difference between reporting and giving an opinion on something that somebody is doing in their career.
Yeah.
And even if that involves somebody taking an L, there's a difference between that and there's a difference between doing the meme shit and just totally treating somebody like a joke. You know, like if Russ sent somebody to beat me up because I sat on the podcast and said that he, like, if this situation wasn't about me, if I said, Russ, I think you took an L about him sending some goons after SmokePurpp or whatever, and he then sent goons for me over that when it's just an opinion, I think that's super corny and terrible. But I do feel like I kind of get it because I was just straight up treating him like a fucking total joke. So I see it to an extent, you know?
Okay. And I think this kind of brings me to the next point, right? Because number one, I hope you and him, y'all have that conversation. That conversation leads to maybe him doing a podcast or maybe just some type of medium where you guys could speak. And it's not only you. um, I want to say it's a lot of people he is pissed off, and I don't think he's done it intentionally, but like people brought up, yo, when Lil Peep died, like you mentioned certain things. When Fredo died, you mentioned certain things, and I think people who are in that community, they dislike Russ so much because, in their opinion, like, this guy kind of has his head up his ass so much that he always says the wrong thing or chooses to make that stance at the wrong time. And I think that conversation is needed because I don't think he's doing it out of like malice. I just don't think he knows timing, how to put shit across in a way that people don't feel offended, and put shit in a way that people could be like, you know what, yo, you're trying to help. It feels like he's trying to like almost shit on people. You get me? So I think that conversation should happen. You know what I mean? And maybe him and you could have that.
I think it's fair to have, a critical conversation about him when he actually does say something. And I'm sure he's learned a lot of lessons about, popping off. Because, we're all in a process of going from super reckless to more peaceful and more conscious of what's going on and stuff.
And growing.
Yeah, we're just growing and stuff. And so for me, it's like, say there was like some new kid rapper that comes out tomorrow. He's 18, and I think he's like the corniest shit ever. I'm not going to just start clowning him because at the end of the day, I don't want to be seen as a hater on him, and like I would extend the same thing to Russ now. So it's like I'm off all those the Russ punchline. I'm off doing that thing in general where you treat somebody like a punching bag,
Until the next nigga that come along that everybody treats like a punching bag. Listen, man. Hey, no, yo, on some real though, I will say in terms of growth and everything, we all are growing. And that's the thing. You see, sometimes the audience, they're going to look at you, right? And what do you think about this, right? They might look at you like, damn, yo, this nigga Adam really shook of the goons, man. Like, one punch upside his... Because that's how they think. Like, they still look at me like, damn, where's Warren Chirac Academics? And I'm like, yo, listen, I'm the same person. Like, I've grown a little bit. You get me? Like, I used to, like, go crazy at artists and just situations without even thinking about certain things I think about now. And it's not out of fear of retribution or whatever. It's like I think about like mental illness, and I think about a lot of other things that before I used to be like, whatever. Let's, have that opinion or like be out there like that.
Yeah.
Do you kind of care that fans might look at you like, damn, man, Russ got you shook, nigga?
Not really, because I don't really feel like I put myself out there like some crazy ass tough guy anyway. Because like
that's the great thing about not being a tough guy. That's the great thing.
Like, I'm perfectly all right. I want to tell you something. I know this dude who's basically like, where I'm from in New England or whatever. He's basically in the equivalent of like a gang, but it's like a white gang, so it's called the Crew. And basically, like, he one time was like, and I think of this guy as being like so fucking tough to me. And one time we were talking about a fight or some shit, and he was like, man, I could never, ever fight somebody. That's why I always have all these weapons on me. He's like, I'm the biggest pussy ever. He's like, but that's why that's why I always got a gun. That's why I always got a knife, brass knuckles, whatever. And I really respected that he admitted that he was a pussy. And I don't know, like, that kind of inspired me. I was like, damn, like, you don't have to act tough. Like, you got to roll around right and try to protect yourself. But you don't got to, like, walk around acting like you're fucking Floyd Mayweather either,
Oh, by the way, I want to send love to Keemstar. He's in the chat. Keem, what up, bro?
Keemstar is a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I love Keemstar.
Yo, that Keemstar, you and Fousey. Yo, how many views is that? Yo, I don't know how that happened. You know, I realized, I was like, yo, this nigga Adam has hit like a fucking gold mine. Like, he's in LA. He has the dope ass studio. It's the chillest place ever. Like, people could come through anytime. He's always filming. He has all the, like, it's great. And I'm glad, like, I felt, for me and you, we know when hip-hop starts embracing us, and then we know when, like, more than hip-hop, or, like, YouTube starts. Like, YouTube embraced me when they put me in YouTube Rewind. When I got the email, I swore they were trying to hack me. I
need that look. I need that look big time. Keemstar needs to give me some fucking clout, man. I'm trying to get a story about this Russ shit before it's over.
Hey, you gotta get a Jake Paul interview. This Russ shit before it's over. Listen, you and Russ, I think y'all gonna be cool, man. That's the funny thing about it.
Definitely, once I FaceTime him or whatever, we'll definitely be cool after, I think, yeah.
Do you think he needs to apologize for getting you jumped or no?
No, I don't care about shit like that.
Who's the rapper he beat up or got beat up?
I can't say, but I mean, somebody else has.
Wait. Is the rapper known to be tough or what?
I mean, it's not like he got beat up. He got, I would say, ran up on, and there was a confrontation, but it wasn't. I don't think there was any actual violence.
Damn.
Maybe some shoving.
Damn, that's kind of tough, man. Yo, listen, I just want people to stop saying Russ pays for his goons. He said it in a song. I put a snippet of it. He said like he hangs with Nigerians and my man's like a mob boss. He's like the last good fella, bro. My man's like he's like the last character out of Godfather, man.
Dude, I love that new meme that Russ is like the fucking like the mob boss. Like that. I mean, he's probably gonna get pissed about that meme too, but that shit is fucking funny as hell to me.
No, I'll tell you what though, and I kind of understand a little bit. I don't co-sign jumping people. I can't. I don't co-sign it. Also, and this is where I'm critical of him. I don't like the fact that I felt like it felt a little boasting when he was mentioning it, right? Like, yeah, them motherfuckers got touched. And the only thing with that, and somebody else said it too, is like, man, everybody in rap has money. Like, yeah, they might have not made 15 million, but they might have made $1 million or even 500,000. But honestly, what it costs to send somebody or pay someone to do some dumb shit is very minimal. You have $1,000, niggas will do some shit for you. So, and by the way, I'm not saying he paid people to do whatever, but I'm only saying about the act of kind of being super proud or it seems, it comes across like, yo, you're super proud that because you're in that position, you could have things happen to other people. And also it might happen to someone that they don't take L's and they're smiling about like Adam and they're like, yo, yeah, we could talk later. They might be like, nah, for that, especially if the video goes online, for that, I'm going to hurt you. I'm gonna have to hurt you. Now it gets a little bit deeper. You get me?
Like, I don't take myself that serious, to be totally honest, but I do, like, I have a lot of people who've been texting me trying to be like, yo, like, when Russ is in town, we gonna do, but I'm like, oh, man, I'm like, no, please, no, because they're actually, like, dudes who are crazy as fuck, like, gangster-ass dudes, but they're just doing it because they want some fucking clout or some shit. You don't want to get in that position where you got crazy-ass people trying to prove themselves for you. So I mean, aside from the fact that I want to leave it alone anyway.
And also like I would think for you, I don't know how you think, but for me, I would think, yo, I don't want to have blood on my hands, bro. You know, because like when shit gets to a certain point, at a certain point you got to start committing to how far it could go, right? Like if you tell some people like, yeah, you should do blah blah, and you never know what happens. Something goes crazy, that person goes to jail. Now you're responsible for that person losing their freedom and whoever who cares about them. So it is what it is, man. Which other like rapper you got beef with, man?
Oh,
by the way, you know what's funny? I heard Vic Mensa was asking around for like addresses that I'd be at. That was great. I heard
that. Oh, that's so funny, bro. I feel bad for Big Man, so I'm gonna be real with you. It just seems like hating on you is kind of like he's sort of leaning on it a little too hard.
You know what the funny thing? Well, here's the thing about say you and Russ and like me and Vic Mensa, right? I hope like low-key I would definitely do like celebrity boxing with me and Vic Mensa. That's number one. Number two, I hope that beyond all this, because I don't like. I think his music is kind of terrible. But beyond all that, I think he does a lot of great things for his community. And I respect that. No matter what, I respect it. I hope that me and him could have a conversation, like, on camera, face-to-face, and we could probably, address issues that are bigger than both of us. Because we could have an issue with each other all day. But, like, if maybe we connect and we probably align our audiences and our voices, we could help out with a bigger issue. We could do that. But as far as his music is trash. You get me?
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not really a fan of his music either. But, I mean, yeah. Okay, Vic Mensa is an example. There were a lot of Vic Mensa memes, and I never participated in it. Because even though I don't really listen to him or whatever, it's like I just don't want to be in the position of bullying somebody or some shit, especially when it's like, again, like you said, like it's not some dude that's like a joke. He's like fucking doing good shit in the community and shit. Like even if you don't like his music, he's a respectable dude. So yeah.
I don't think I bully Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa bullies me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Instagram saying, "Act, you know what happens when I see you on site."
But don't you
imagine I go to 20, like at least they call you the nail salon. Imagine I go to 24-hour fitness to fucking lose some weight. Vic Mensa and his goddamn bunch of goons pull up, looking like that Dave Chappelle skit, shirts versus blouses or something. And
you really
I'm hot.
24-hour fitness?
Huh? Oh hell no. Well, what? It just makes it makes a good joke. Anyway,
I go to a private gym. I just want to throw that out there.
You rich, man. You rich. You got a store. You about to open offices. Fuck.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
What up?
Are you shook at DomIsLive? You feel like he's coming up?
Nah, not at all. I don't focus on people like that.
Okay.
Yo, my whole existence and career, like I've never focused on people. I want to challenge you and anyone else. Look at how I do what I do, right? Hold on, I'm reading.
And hey, just so you know, my take on it is that
I was reading a Russ text. My bad.
I feel like to a certain extent, you are getting busy. You're doing the complex thing. You're having more opportunities. You're not doing as many videos. He's kind of swooped in and started making videos about the stupid little shit that you haven't necessarily gotten that much of a chance to cover.
Yeah, I mean, put it like this. 2 years ago, I felt that I was a hamster on a wheel. I'm giving you, listen, the first time when we talk in January, I was telling you things to come. I'm telling you things to come again. I felt I was a hamster on a wheel. I was waking up. I was fucking glued to all these like things, and I was racing to try to be the first to put out a video, to break news, to do this. And I felt that was it. And you know what? After I started getting some subscribers or whatever, and it was cool, I was like, yeah, this is great. But then it felt like that wasn't a ceiling for me. You feel me? And like even, the people at Complex tell me, they're like, yo, dude, stop doing news. Well, even though I'm not listening to niggas at Complex, they're like, yo, stop doing news on your own channel. Hire some new academics to do that and focus on, like, bro, I'm developing like hella shows and moving around different. You get me? Like, which, of course, I love YouTube so much, but like, bro, it's only 24 hours in a day. So
yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a question of how much you're committed to maintaining what you originally got known for. Because, like, for me, if there was some new dude that everybody was like, yo, he's the new Adam22, he gets all the new underground rappers, since that's like what I'm known for, I would be kind of like, damn, who the fuck is this guy? You know? But I just wanted to know if you even thought that.
No, hold on. No,
if you were worried about that space
nah, definitely not, yo, definitely not. Okay. And also, like, if I really, like, say, if I lost Everyday Struggle, like, if I had like some crisis and I lost Everyday Struggle, all these other things I've been working on just fucking erupts, and I only have to do YouTube, bro, I would probably be like, it'd probably be so ridiculous. But you know what I mean? Again, you know how YouTube is now. You know, especially after the last 8 months, if that's your only thing, you're going to be in bad shape. So, Not only that, and I think a lot of people like to hype homie up, but my only issue with anybody, I don't like when niggas speak on my name, because I don't speak on none of y'all. Like, I've built a whole career without really fucking with no one. So, like, homie came in and he just started calling me out of my name when he asked me for advice. So, that was pretty much it. But, like, I'm like super past it now. I'm not like a jealous dude or nothing like that. So I love when I think I even said on stream, I'm like, yo, I love when new people come into the space. I went to Dominican Republic with 6ix9ine and what's my guy's name? From Chicago.
Cole Bennett.
And I said to him, I love when people like you are succeeding, Adam, even Vlad, me, we're all in one space. There's this hip-hop, non-like complex, non-double XL media influencer space that's building. And I say, when you have, Cole Bennett has way more subscribers than me. And I'm like, yo, when you blow up, when Adam gets a Drake interview, which I hope you do get that interview, right? What that does for me is that it expands the marketplace. It expands the place I live in. So like, I can't possibly think. There was a time that I had more subscribers than you at one point. You have more subscribers than me now. You feel me? And
not on my personal, but on No Jumper, I did notice that.
Yeah, but that is a cycle of how everything goes. You get me? I'm not building.
I agree, because I feel like, if anything, what I want is, I just want to see more people in rap in the YouTube space, and I don't necessarily want to see people who like straight up copy what I do or you do or whatever. Even though obviously you can do news, you can do podcasts, but I like seeing people come out and like do their own version of it, because like the more characters there are, you know, the more entertaining it is to me. Like, I'm glad that there's somebody like me and you, because we can do content like this that our fans are hyped on. And it would be tight if there was like 10 more people like us that we could like, you know, interact with and stuff. But it's you know, I was talking to Joe Budden about it. It's tough when you look for good on-air talent, and then also to be like a self-starter and go on YouTube and actually kill it. That's tough, you know.
And I'm glad you mentioned that. You know, like, I had to step back and just realize what it is, and it's like, what do you want to do? In like, for me, right?
Right,
bro. I'm breaking ground, and like, people could dislike me or whatever, but I'm breaking ground for all these YouTube creators.
Right.
Yo. When I went into Everyday Struggle, I'm gonna give you my first day. First day, they emailed me, and I was about to block him because I didn't like Complex in the first place. But I decided to take a meeting, and I walk into this meeting. I see a guy's name is Noah. He's now like VP at Def Jam, but he's the one who they said created the show, even though Joe said he did. Whatever. He's sitting there in his office. Hello awards for Complex. He was the director of content there. Joe Budden and his manager's there. One of the associate guys who became producers there. And a couple other guys were there. And when I went in, their first thing was that, yeah, we heard you're popping online, but we know how the online thing translates to real content. And they mentioned, like, Instagram niggas. You know, Instagram niggas, you can be funny for 60 seconds. You can't do a stand-up. So that was their thing. They were like, yo, we don't give a fuck how many followers you have. And for me, like, I felt super proud. I felt like I had the shit to talk. I have 1 million followers. What up? But it was about how everything translated, and they never considered online stars. Now, let me just fast forward to make this story short. Ever since I've been there, bruh, Complex brings in every fucking person with 1 million followers now. That's all I'm saying, and I'm glad for that, right? I'm the test case that worked, that now, again, it doesn't have to be a Complex, but they look at online creators not as some amateurs doing some shit. Like, play this. I didn't even like how Complex tried to play you. You know how they ran the article on your Russ? They want to name you. You feel me? They act like it's like these random people at home when these are the most important people in the culture. You feel me?
And I didn't want to like go over the top with like calling them out for it, because I don't want to look too cocky, but I feel like people kind of like did it for me, because I mean, Complex does have more subscribers than me, but it's close. It's not that far off.
Yeah. And that's pretty much what it is. So like, I mean, I don't really look at anything like that. And bro, there's always gonna be some, bro. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years, bro. Like, I feel like this is your time. Like, everybody has their like, I'm still me, nigga. Like, bro, there will never be another Akademiks, nigga. I hate to, well, actually, I love tooting my own horn. I'm a fucking legend, bro. But that's 100, right? But like, at every different moment, you see other people who are carrying the baton, and they like fucking get lightning hot with some content, and I'm rocking with it, nigga. I watch your shit, so I see how your shit is moving recently. I'm like, all right, let's see how Adam carries the ball. And you know what happens? Yo, Cole Bennett did the same thing too. When it's like, oh shit, everybody, we need a Cole Bennett video, right? Now you have the ball. What'll happen is it'll go to somebody else. Beyond that, as long as you do you'll be straight.
I got some big plans, but I'm gonna I'm not gonna talk about them just yet, but I'm definitely trying to like build out some like different shows under No Jumper and shit, and I'm just like super excited about what we're gonna be doing the next couple weeks even.
I know. I've been seeing like you experiment with that. What I will say in terms of like my future and everything, I'm heavily focused on content, and I look at Diddy and how he built his brand. Where like I'm a strong personality, and yeah, I could fucking rap if I want to, and yeah, I could have a really popular Instagram page and a dominant voice in hip hop culture, be on a very popular show, and also develop other shows. But I could just keep building onto that. That just helps me. You get me?
Facts. Yo, I just realized I gotta get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go do a radio show. So
A radio show for what?
the Power 106 or some shit.
What you talking about up there?
I don't know. I got fucking invited. If somebody put me on a scheduled thing, I don't know.
Wait, are you doing the radio show or are you getting interviewed?
I'm getting interviewed. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Also, my face is all red because I was laying out in the sun today.
Oh, you be tanning, bro?
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm into
That's
now
some
is I
white
go
people
out.
shit.
Bro, I got a ritual. I go down to the pool. I sit there. I read a book, and I like tan for like an hour, and then I hop in the pool.
Yo,
I
keep
swim-
it 100,
I
man.
swim
What type of
laps back
mansion
and
you
forth.
living in right now, man?
Oh no, I live in an apartment complex, but we have like it's pretty nice and we have a good pool. But
Oh.
I swim hella laps back and forth, and it's very very tiring. And I think
Hold on.
it's,
I didn't want to ask you one question, though, because you asked me.
What?
Oh, this will be interesting. You had asked me, no, you had said to me that 40 G's was the most you ever made on YouTube in a month. Is that still true?
nah.
9 months
But we
ago.
got super chat now. We got and also dude.
No. I'm not talking about like through live streaming and stuff. Like, yo, you finesse that live streaming shit like a motherfucker, bro. I could imagine, yo. Even though, to be honest, like I've thought about it, but I'm like, nah, I feel so bad. Yo, I gotta get. There's this human side of me. I'm like, I do SoundCloud Sundays. If I ever told people, yo, man, 500, I play a song and really react, nigga. You could use the video for whatever. Man, these motherfuckers would drop it, but like I would feel like bad, man, because I'm like, yo, you know what? If I'm gonna charge motherfuckers, man, I'm gonna charge motherfuckers who I know have it and they burn that money like it's nothing.
But you want to know the thing is that when you watch somebody's shit and you say you want to like really react to it, dude, it's hard to like think of anything to say because a lot of times shit sucks.
I feel nice.
I'm
Hey,
sorry about that.
Yeah. Do you fake a reaction sometimes? Like somebody just paid like whatever amount. Fake
I'll
it.
take a reaction like this. I'll be like, yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yo, Adam, if I convince you to start rapping it, man, because I'm about to drop a track and I need you on the hook, bro.
Nah.
I need you giving an intro.
Nah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold off. It's like a girl like holding on to her virginity or like not doing porn or something.
Oh, and well, actually, I wanted to ask you, like, not to go back to the Russ thing, right? But one thing about like that whole thing with, I guess, Russ and like everybody else who got like beat up or whatever, it apparently he has a library of okay, this nigga got jumped, this person got jumped, this person got jumped. Do you ever think about it like, yo, like even though like you say you don't feel any way about him, like whatever happened, right? Like I would hate when niggas have like footage, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, if you act up, because again, you know what I mean, it feels like someone has some shit over you. Like, hey, all right, cool, we could squash it, but if you ever act up later on, the footage coming out, you know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. Like I feel that's unsettling.
I feel like if that footage came out, it'd be more embarrassing for him than for me.
Yeah, okay, but I
it
get
was
that,
like-
but I still like. What I'm trying to ask you is that, nigga, when you talk to me, you gonna ask me to delete the footage or not, man? Because I would definitely be like, yo, please delete that footage, bro. Not even because it looks embarrassing for whoever, but I hate when people, like, I wouldn't want anyone to have anything over me. You get me?
I would
Like, hold on, I don't even remember that chick, that Selena chick, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we did something, and then like I used to deny it, and then she was like having that over me a little bit. That's fucking came out and admitted it. I'm like, you're not gonna fucking extort me like Kevin Hart. I'm gonna tell the fucking truth. You feel
What, a
me?
dick pic?
Oh hell no, nigga! I'll do dick pics. Do you send? Well, you have a girlfriend, so you shouldn't send dick pics.
I mean, yeah, I probably sent her a dick pic once or twice, but it's not really. Yeah.
You sent your
Should.
girlfriend a dick pic, bro?
I mean, maybe like as a joke once or twice, but it's
Okay.
yeah, she doesn't. She sees it like pretty consistently, so it's not like she really needs to like get reminded, you know.
Okay. Okay. You guys live together?
Yeah,
How's that, yo?
it can be a lot, but it's all right.
Adam, when you gonna settle down, man? When you gonna get married, bro?
I mean, I feel settled down. I live with a fucking girl.
Are you down with marriage? Yo,
I mean,
am I invited to the wedding if you get married?
I'm young, but yeah,
Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Yo, no cap. It just like disconnected. This shit just like this. Damn, Adam. I mean, I know you don't want to get married, but you ain't gotta hang up, bro. Yeah,
nah,
that's
you hung
crazy.
up, dude. You did it. They could see my finger didn't even move.
Nah. I don't know what happened just now. But yeah, like, would you? And am I invited to the wedding if you do?
I feel like I'm young, so I feel like the time is not right for me. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I just seen a. Well, I'm scared of two things: babies and marriage. I just seen a fucking story that Chris Brown baby mama wants like 40,000 a month, and that shit just that shit is a motivation to pull out every time. And then the
See, I
second,
feel like if I were to knock Lena up, I would have to get a fire ass prenups because it's like if you could get it limited to like 4 grand a month or some shit, then you could just put a kid in a girl. She takes care of it, and then you got this like pet project. And then once it's like 16, it can like beat people up for you and shit,
right? Okay,
or like
right,
roll blunts for you and shit too.
right,
He could
right.
go henny shopping for you.
Ayo, how frequent are the threesomes now, man? Ayo, because I've been trying to tell my chick I need a threesome like every 3 days. Is that too much?
3 days, holy shit, that's a lot. Yeah.
Bruh, I fucking
No,
lie.
I like the sounds of that too. Uh, it really depends, to be honest, because
Did I say three
my,
days?
my motivation to go out is very low. Because I feel like if me and her go to the club, we'll meet a bitch
Wait, y'all meet
quite
a chick at a
often.
club?
Yeah, or she just like calls porn girls and has them come over.
Just meet them on Instagram.
Instagram, yeah, but I don't know. We just kind of try to stay away from the fans because it's kind of weird.
I should. Well, I don't even know if these people are fans or they just know me because I've been on Everyday Struggle. And like there's
Yeah,
these female gossip blogs that just talk about everybody famous, and they're like,
yeah.
"Oh, this is Akademiks," and I'm like, "Okay, come on."
No, but a lot of girls probably like almost never watch my shit. They just know who I am or whatever. But the thing is that my girl's friends with like all the top porn stars, so it's kind of like if I leave her in charge of it, she'll like exclusively want to fuck those kind of girls. Whereas for me, I kind of want to fuck the random ass 20-year-old fucking rap groupies that just fucking sucked famous decks off last week.
Nah. I don't want to hear that. Hey, yo,
Uh,
wait. Yo, that's hella pressure, bruh. That is hella pressure. Like, I think it's hella pressure if you're fucking a porn chick, bruh. Yo,
nah,
you gotta go crazy on her, dog.
dude, my dick game is like Kendrick rapping, bro. Like I'm
Alright,
fucking
nigga.
fire. I'm in control. I can do whatever.
But still, you like put like this. You would have to like, like this is embarrassing. So I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna tell it. But like, you would have to go harder fucking the porn chick than probably your girl. Just because you like, just mentally, right? You're trying to impress a chick who you know has had 1,000 penises.
I'm not trying to impress her
You,
because
you're not trying to impress her.
bro, think about it. Like I know like every porn chick, I know porn star dudes who have like 10-inch fucking oak trees for dicks that have smashed them out, and sometimes they might have got smashed out earlier in that day by that fucking oak tree penis, and then I'm smashing like that at night, and it's all good.
Wait.
But
Are
I mean,
you smashing these bitches raw?
yeah,
Yeah, this nigga, man.
I got a clean test. Hey, I got a clean test. Get tested, kids.
This guy, man.
I get tested like once a month.
For real?
I mean, I'm gonna lie and say yeah, but like I get tested like a lot.
You sound like the nigga who lets his girl gets tested and like you that's your results.
I mean, we both get tested just because some of the porn girls are hella picky about it, you know?
Oh, we're hey, wait. Would you like, would you like in these threes? Would you ever fuck the chick without your girl or no?
In the threesome?
No, outside the threesome.
Oh, like after or some shit?
Yeah, kinda.
I don't know. Like maybe if it was on some cool shit, like maybe if it was like she didn't care, but like I don't know. I don't want her to like think I'm like maintaining a relationship with like one of the girls that we hook up with together. So, but like there's some girls like all right. There's a porn star Gina Valentina that everybody probably knows,
I'm about to look
and
at
she
her.
like when I see her, she will like
Gina
jump.
Valentino.
Gina
Gina.
Valentina. Like
Gina.
she will jump on me when she sees me and just start making out with me and like kissing me all over and shit.
Wait, making out with you in front of your girl?
Yeah, but like to be honest, me and my girl have almost like a fucking like sex kitten type relationship with her. Where whenever we're with her, like we just might end up hooking up with her, and it's like not even a big deal to be honest.
Yeah. You ever had any of these bitches try to extort you though? Keep it
Nah,
real,
what do they extort me about?
bruh. Like pull out on some. Oh well, yeah. If it's an open threesome, yeah. Yo, because I went through a phase of me just like smashing random bitches, and all of them hoes they love exposing niggas. I think honestly, it's my like loose association with Selena Powell. A lot of them hoes that came from knowing her. That's first of all, they would always tell me when I meet them, I don't do exposals because I used to take phones and shit. And then every time some shit would happen, these bitches singing like Tweety Bird. They're putting out pictures of me sleeping. These chicks are the worst, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I did have a girl lie. This fucking one arm girl lied about me and said that I fucking gave her Zans or some shit,
Yeah.
which was like a total lie. And it was crazy because my girl knew it was a lie too. And it was just like weird because, it's just like when you fucking lie, like her seeing that a girl could just lie made the shit fucking weird, you know?
Hey, I just got sent like last month the NDA that Chris Brown and all them like Chris Brown, Sean Kingston, and them niggas use when they're fucking these
Really?
bitches. Yeah. So I'm wondering if it's kind of weird, like when you're about to fuck a chick, like your dick super hard, you pull out a fucking NDA, like, bitch, sign this shit. you can't you can't speak on nothing that just happened. You can't tell everybody that I almost choked you in my cock for like 3 hours till your face went blue. You know what I mean?
Man, I
You
would like
wouldn't
to
do that
see that
shit?
because I always say that I'm gonna get the contracts, but I never actually did it. But like, I think Pump has it on his phone.
That's a real one.
That's fire, right?
Pump's a real one, yo. Pump's a
I think,
real one.
yeah, that's real.
God damn. But anyway, is there anything we didn't bring up tonight, man?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy that the fucking social justice warrior dickheads didn't take me out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good. It feels good.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
was
All
gonna,
right, hold on. Didn't I also tell you? I believe I also said, go look back at that last like conversation, right? It's usually times like that when like you're wondering, like you're a little stressed and shit, but you realize shit goes up for you even more. Like you've never been this hot, right? Like think about it, because like what happens is that some of those things, even though it's a false allegation, you enduring that and you being persistent to like who you are and staying true without like being some spineless bozo who like, oh, I'm so scared or whatever, it then defines your brand and it cements it even more. You get
Yep,
me?
I totally agree because then it's like those same people that thought they could get you out of here, they kind of realize like, oh well, shit. After all that, then like, what the fuck can we do? It's like they must feel mad defeated, which is like a good feeling for me personally.
Hey, yo, 100%. Yo, by the way, you know what's been happening to me recently? Every fucking rapper is like mentioning my name. I don't know if they're dissing me or giving me a shout out. So Eminem supposedly dissed me, right? But
Yeah.
then you fuck with Black or Six
Yeah,
Flag
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
mentioned my name and my whole chat is telling me they're like, yo, he's dissing you, he's dissing. But I'm like, it's not a diss. Like he said some line was like, yo, these niggas be running their mouth like academics. I'm like, that's not this, is it? Like, I mean, I talk for a
You
living.
run your mouth, yeah,
I
of
talk for
course.
a fucking living.
if you're gonna be a media personality, you got to be willing to be like at least a little bit funny with how people talk to you. You can't be like super like never mention me ever. You know, you got to be a little bit like.
Yeah. So
Like
I
even,
actually.
I love Shy Glizzy's line about you, and I feel like
Nah,
that
I
made
ain't like
you
that
way
one. I ain't
bigger.
like that. Nah, you know why? Because well, I think it's all about like if it's done in jokes, yo, me and Tory Lanez we clown each other all the time. Like me and a lot of rappers clown each other all the time. Like Shy Glizzy seemed like you was super mad, bro. Like super angry.
Hey, broke boys had a fucking scrimmage.
Yo, what happened to Shy Glizzy?
I seen him. He pulled up on us in a fucking Lamborghini a couple of months ago, but we never did the interview. I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know. I would like to do it, but you know.
One time 6ix9ine invited me to the studio, so I was like, yo, who's there? He's like, just Tory Lanez and Shy Glizzy. I'm like, nigga, what?
Yeah, but 6ix9ine probably doesn't even remember when you had beef with Shy Glizzy because he's fucking young as shit.
No, yo. You know what the funny thing is? 6ix9ine knows and this is like the biggest misconception. Sometimes people be thinking, yo, like you're an instigator with 6ix9ine. I'm like, 6ix9ine is the biggest fan of me in the Warren Chirac times.
Right.
All he wants me to post about is beef. Like that's why, by the way, his favorite rapper is Rondo Number 9. Like I used to be joking on that guy a lot. That guy had a rocket launcher, right?
You know how 6ix9ine. You know how you know that 6ix9ine really doesn't fuck with me is that he not only like doesn't talk to me or anything, and I've like tried to hit him up like not recently, but like probably like a year ago. I tried to hit him up or some shit, and like, but he doesn't even like the people he fucking doesn't like. He trolls them and like comments about him and shit. Like even if I mention him publicly and shit, even if I have a clip go viral where I'm talking about him, he will not say anything to me.
Yeah, I don't know what was there. I tried to like figure it out last time. I think he feel like no. I think he 100% felt you switched up on him, bro. Like he felt.
I 100%, and I get it because from his perspective, he's got way more clout than me now. So it's like he just doesn't want to give me any clout, and if he knows if he disses me, he's gonna give me a fuckload of clout. And if he shows me love, he's gonna give me a fuckload of clout. So he just fully ignores me.
You know what the funny thing is? I don't think he's that smart. Like I keep telling him, I'm like, yo, it's so easy for any rapper to kind of like get popping. Yo, 100%. And of course, Trippie Redd is a phenomenal artist. But like 6ix9ine bought the bait in almost indirectly promoting Trippie's album by trolling Trippie about Trippie flopping. It gave it so much more visibility. Like, yo, a lot of people didn't even know Trippie was putting out an album.
It definitely helped a lot.
Trippie didn't do press. He didn't do press. He has a legal issue. And he doesn't want to, you know what I mean, get all into that where he goes and be like, hey, what happened with this and what happened with that? And 6ix9ine gets on Instagram and he has 100,000 people watching him on live, which to me, you know when I was telling you about like this like atmosphere, this like marketplace, this marketplace kind of expanding. Just think about this, bro. Like these quote unquote SoundCloud mumble rappers get on Instagram live and pull 100,000 people watching them live.
Right.
That's ridiculous. It's like
crazy.
It's crazy. So anyway, he gets on there and he like promotes the album. So I don't even think he's thinking I'm not gonna mention Adam because I want to give him clout. I think he's just kind of like I don't know, like numb to your name being mentioned, where he just doesn't even want to say yes or no or say anything.
You know what the thing is though is that well, it's not like I really give a shit that much, but the one thing I will say is when 6ix9ine, like when it was really, really bad for him was when the fucking pedo allegation shit first came out, right? And I never jumped on with that shit. I never did that at all. The only thing I did is that I kind of like, fell back and like I just didn't talk about it. I didn't defend him, but I didn't talk about it. And then, I also feel like he kind of still resents me because like when I did that first interview with him, I remember he had 60,000 followers, right? And it's like he had to really, really like chase after me to get that interview and stuff. Like I didn't give him the interview. He was trying to get the interview way before he did polls with Trippie and all that shit, And like I feel like he still kind of holds it against me that he had to like beg for the fucking interview basically to get it. And I didn't really want to do it for a long time. And then I only basically did it because he had that song with Trippie and shit. So I feel like he was always insulted by that. And so then once he blew up, he was like, well, fuck you.
Yeah, and you know what too? I think perhaps like not even perhaps, I think definitely the way how he looks at things. He looks back then, and I remember talking to him and his people, and I gave him advice. That's how I really first interacted with them. I was like, yo, listen. I was like, yo, I really like the song Gummo. I can't post it on my Instagram page because you're so fucking hated and people already think these bad things about you that as soon as I post a clip of this song that I really like, and I was posting my Snapchat, turning up to it all the time, I really like the song. I said it got reported. And I told him, I said, yo, you guys need to clear the air, do an interview or something like that. And I remember from their side, it was like, yo, nobody will give us an interview right now. No platform wants to touch us, talk to us, give us the time of day. And then they came, they were like, yo, what about you do it? And I was like, huh? I was like, nigga, I was giving you advice. And then I was like,
actually, you know what though? Like, it totally makes sense that like he fucks with you because you gave him that interview when he needed somebody to be in his corner, and I just went quiet on him.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, I think that's what it is, and he
That makes
knows, and
sense.
like, and I gave him honestly great advice too. Like, yo, that time we recorded the interview, like we did 3 interviews because like his team, his manager at
Yeah,
the time
yeah.
was like, yo, this is you're speaking too candidly, and like we did like a really PC interview, and I told him afterwards because that's when he finally got my number, and I was like, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, your manager wants me to put out the third one we did, but the first one we did where you were just talking, it's the most candid. You're being as honest you can. I get it. You say bitches a bunch, but it is what it is. The other one sounds like you're reading a fucking statement, like you're Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant who just got caught cheating, and you're sitting with your wife next to you. Like nobody's gonna believe that. And he's like, nah, fuck it, let's go with that. So I mean, I think that's what it is for him in the position he's in now. I think, and that's true to his personality. He holds a lot of grudges. That's why he holds a grudge over Trippie Redd. He's like, yo, you try to kill my career. I think that's why, like, Hot 97, he doesn't want to do an interview with them because they didn't fuck with him. Like, he barely fucks with Complex. Because,
Yeah.
yo, he came to Complex one day, and I brought him through the Complex building. Like, this is, you gotta remember, this is a kid who lives in New York. He knows everything about Summer Jam. He knows everything about these New York outlets. He comes through, right? And when he comes through, I was like, yo, I'm gonna let you meet everybody at Complex. Hopefully, we could get you on some of the smaller shows because he wasn't that popping yet. And everybody talked to him, and he was regular 6ix9ine. And I'm gonna be honest with you, everybody said, "Ak, why'd you bring that fucking piece of shit here?" I'm being honest, and I told him like in a very candid moment because I'm cool. I say, yo, I said I ain't gonna call names, but I know you saw everybody at Complex, all the motherfuckers smile with you. But when you left, they all told me they ain't about to cover you. They just smiled because I brought you through. And
Yo, but 6ix9ine is such an example of how the media, like the traditional media, doesn't really matter at all because
100%,
fucking the whole media, the pitchforks, the faders,
100%.
the complexes, they cut. Well, some of them cover him, but they never cover him like too favorably. And it's, I mean, he's like the biggest fucking rapper right now. He's got like I seen he had
Yo,
12.4 million.
yeah, you know what the irony of this all is? The irony is that I brought him through there. They all basically looked at me like I had thick fucking 10 heads. Like, yo, Ak, why you bring this pedo in this bitch? We don't want to talk to him, whatever. Now they're asking me, yo, we've been hitting up his management. Why does he respond? And I tell him, I'm like, yo, he hates y'all because he met y'all. He was doing a shake hands and kiss babies thing when he wasn't that hot, and y'all were giving him the excuses of this, that, and the third. But when he's super hot now, y'all want him to do this, y'all want to do that, and he's not down with it. You get me? And I can't be mad at him. I'm gonna like. I even talked to him. He said if he ever did Everyday Struggle, which we're gonna set that up, it'll be just for me. Like he don't fuck with them. Period. But that's it's the same thing with X. Yo, X one time X was so mad at Complex. He hated Complex, and every time he used to talk to me, he's like, "Yo, I hate these motherfuckers." He's like, "Do not fall into what they are." And he was like, "Yo," he almost set it up because he was on probation. He wanted to come to Everyday Struggle, and all he was gonna do was rip into Complex.
Mm-hmm.
And Like there's sensitive motherfuckers up there, so I was like, yo, can we, like, you can't go up there to attack the media. You know what I mean? Like these motherfuckers get really
You
like
should have let
sensitive.
him. That would have been amazing.
I know it would have been like, but you know what I mean? He was kind of, it was some, he was mentioning specific names. And I'm like, this ain't gonna turn out too well.
But
And
you
I
know
was
what?
trying to curve that, and of course, but he couldn't really travel as he should have. But he wanted to come through.
You know what? The one thing that I will say, besides RIPX, the best thing in the whole fucking world is just that me and you are like there's all these people in the journalism world, right? Like people who work for fucking Complex and shit like that, and they all hate us. Not all, but a lot of them
Oh,
hate
they
us.
hate me.
And
they
we are.
they hate you too. Yo, they're hating you more
yeah.
by the second. I've been watching it and I like it. And I'm watching. I'm like, yeah, Adam, that honeymoon period's over, motherfucker. You feel me?
But
It's
the beautiful
over.
thing, the best thing in the whole fucking world is that we are both 10 million times bigger than anybody that works for that fucking those organizations, and we're basically bigger and more influential than the organizations themselves. And we own our own businesses. Academics is very important.
100%, and that's why like I even had issues with certain outlets because like it felt like every time they had to reference me as a news source, there was bitterness there. You get
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
was kind of like they were trying to, like, like even that's why one time I had to call some of the dudes on Hot 97. They were like, "Yo, yeah, not because 6ix9ine will never come up there and he comes on my Twitch, or not because whoever, or even when I had the X come on my Twitch, whatever, like, it was a lot of resentment when people reported. It was like, oh, they went up on Akademiks' little internet thing. You know what I mean? Like, no, relax.
Dude,
Like, you guys.
the other day, Fader reported on Lil Xan saying something about Mac Miller, saying that he wanted to quit music because of Mac Miller, and they say in the Fader article, they say Adam22 of Snow Jumper podcast, he said, but they don't link to me. They link to an E News article that E News did about my article because they so didn't want to link to me that they just had to do that, which is just like Fader, are you fucking kidding me? You missed your fucking window. It's over. It's not happening.
100%. But it's one of those things where like you got to beat them over the head until they can't ignore you. Like they
But
can't.
that's the whole thing is that they don't like. They hate you, they hate me, but they really hate me, and they're really gonna hate me more because they're gonna realize that No Jumper is about to become like serious competition for their shit because of the fact that we're entering a different like a media company category over the course of the next year. I feel like
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you though, and this is where I think you know what I mean. Like I learned a lot, you know what I mean. Like I used to just really go off like, oh, the shit, like YouTube completely super matters, right? But you see when you feel like, or you're trying to compete with companies like the Faders and shit like that, they'll never respect you until they realize marketing dollars are going to you. 100%. Trust me on that.
exactly.
Like they see how popular you are, but as long as you're not getting their marketing dollars, they don't give a fuck, right? So they won't link to you. Like we're not gonna give it more traffic, but they're like whatever. He's doing some shit. When they feel like now, oh shit, wait. So you mean that record labels are pushing their budgets there? You mean that these brands are looking at No Jumper podcast or No Jumper just as a media company and they're moving their money there? You feel me? The Faders and all of them, now you go from the person who like, because they don't like, all these companies, they have competitors, and the
Yeah.
competitors simply means when we go try to sell ad space, right? These, like, we're competing with that other company because that other company is going to sell it to.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Hey,
The
I
minute
don't
you're
want
that
to call
competitive,
it
it
before
will.
it happens, but I think we're gonna see some of that.
No. It's happening as we speak. But like, you know what I mean? That's what I always say. Like, you see now, my view of like the game is like so different. I really just used to just live and like the first million I hit on YouTube, even though like I got 20 channels killed before and like suspended and blocked and whatever YouTube did. Like when I hit 2 million this time, like I was super happy about it. But you know what? It made me think. I was like, you need to start making these moves that's just beyond just like a subscriber count.
Yeah.
Because like your leverage is gaining by the minute, and you'll never know if it's gonna always be like this. You get me?
Nah, I totally agree. Yeah, I'm kind of like I still
Yo,
am like really addicted to the YouTube shit though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I still wake up every day like hella motivated to make videos and watch
mm-hmm.
my analytics go nuts and shit.
And no, one thing I'll say about you, I seen you hire a salesperson. I thought that was really dope. That's your salesperson. Hey,
Fucking white boy.
that was when I was like, this nigga Adam's on his shit. That was when I was like, he's on his shit. Hey,
That's why you need to start doing video because I'm about to get a headphone sponsor. You got to do video if you want to get a headphone sponsor.
oh shit. Well, shit. If you could get, well, salute to your sales guy if you could get that done for you. That's dope. You see, like I like that progression right there. Oh, yo, real quick, yo, because again, just touching on certain issues that some of these people might have with you and shit.
Oh, okay.
What do you like? I seen you know well Russ brought it up, but I seen some people like co-sign like yeah get him like the Boomk interview where they're like yo he was super intoxicated, was about to pass out, and they're like yo you were there and you didn't do anything, and then
Right.
he mentioned was like oh you were like on Twitter about it or whatever, asking for monetization whatever.
Yeah, like people who watch that know that I tried really hard to get Boone to not come on camera, and then he came on camera anyway, and I kind of couldn't stop it, so I just let it happen. Which is, I could have gone the other way. I could have said, no, like had my employees drag him out of there, but and then I did clickbait it, but I was like, you know what, that shit's already getting posted by everybody else, so I might as well fucking do it myself. And hey. It's like Russ is like, oh, like your videos are monetized. It's like, bro, your fucking music's monetized too. We're all out here just making shit and like making money off it. That's what we're all doing.
Yes, so like, and I guess there is a slight. I don't want to say. I'll let you speak on it. But what do you feel when people say, "Hey, you," either by you yourself, your platform, or some of the people you bring on your platform, you implicitly promote drugs to kids, and that is exploitation. Um, what do you say to that?
I mean, I think anybody who like pays attention to what I say about drugs, it's pretty obvious that I'm like against drugs, especially if I'm talking to a young kid about how they should interact with drugs. I think people get upset because of the fact that I like tolerate people doing drugs around me. Like they know I'm friends with Desto Dub, who's fucking, he's got lean on him all the time. He's always bringing lean on the podcast, everything like that. That's Lil Pump's hype man, for the record. But like, I don't know. I mean, I just have people in my life that do a lot of drugs, and I'm not gonna fucking tell them to like hide that shit around me if that's what they're into. And I could probably be more explicit about my message with drugs and what I honestly think about them, but I don't know. Anybody who says that I like promote drugs or anything like that is just like out of touch and not really paying attention. So I don't even really worry about that shit.
Yeah. All right.
And
All right.
I smoke giant Kush though.
Hey, that's legal in Cali, ain't it?
Hell yeah, we smoke legal coke too. We put legal coke in the blunt.
Legal coke. Hey, it's something
I'm
called
just
legal
kidding.
coke.
I'm just kidding. I don't do coke anymore, man. That shit's too much. My heart's too old.
Good man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I only drink. But anyway, listen. There's an hour before I have to get the fuck out of here. I want to give
Crazy.
you. I want to open up the floor to you in whatever you want to say or address that I didn't ask. And after that, man, listen, we have to link up. I come to LA like every 3 weeks, bro.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yo, we should link.
Pause, but okay.
This
Yo.
guy, man. This guy. Go ahead. Yeah, hold on. I wanted to also ask you. See, you keep bringing me back in pause. I'll say the pause on that one. But
Yeah.
have you ever? And I remember you made a joke one time when you first got on stream with me. Have you ever let? And maybe it's not Lena, but any other girl you've ever been with in life. Have you ever let somebody smash your girl in front of you?
No.
You made that joke. You made that joke.
No. You know what?
You made that. I don't know if you were just quoting Lil B or like yo, or like quoting, you know, that Lil B like meme, like,
You know,
and you were like, yo, I would definitely let so and so smack. You even said it to X, I think. Unless I'm tripping.
oh, X, nah, I wouldn't. I would be scared to let her fuck X, man. She might come out different after that.
The demons, bro. The demons.
You know, honestly, the only time I ever thought about it was when my girl mentioned the idea of us doing it with Kiss of Sins and Johnny Sins. They're porn stars. And I was kind of like, yeah, you know, that wouldn't really bother me because he's like a porn star. It's like his fucking job. Like, I guess I could. And if I get to fuck his hot ass wife, then kind of fair,
kind of
right?
like a swap. Kind of like a swap.
Yeah, I actually consider that because I definitely wouldn't want to do it with like a rapper or anything.
Okay, would you if she said that she wanted you and another guy to fuck her? Would you be down?
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Who would you be cool with?
Johnny Sins? I don't know.
No, a rapper, motherfucker. I don't know who the fuck
rapper?
Johnny Sins is. Yeah.
Oh man.
You and Russ. She wants you out of boner, bro. You and them. You fucking her from the back and she sucking off Russ. What up? That's how y'all end beef right there. That's how y'all end beef. What's up?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like Russ or maybe like I'm trying to think, man. Maybe like yeah, probably Russ. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Adam, you so lucky to not be black. Ain't
kidding.
no way you could even answer that question, be black, and still like be still cool. You feel me?
You said I'm black?
No, I said you're lucky to not be black. If a black guy ever said, "Oh yeah, I will let my girl fuck another guy," yo, the amount of ridicule you suffer for the rest of your life.
But the thing is that I'm in like the porn world, so to me, I have like different standards of like what's acceptable and shit, you know?
Oh shit! So we didn't even talk about how different was it when Kanye showed up to the porn awards? You were there, and Atlanta was nominated for an award, right?
I didn't really get to like see him. I saw that he was there, but I didn't get to like go near him or anything. But I did hear that when Lena won, he like applauded a lot because Kim Kardashian was nominated too, and he probably like didn't want people to think he was hating.
Wait, he like a Kim K's like an OG porn star with her. She's like 10 years in the game. Is that 10-year anniversary shit?
But the category that my girl won was Celebrity of the Year, which is based all on like who gets searched the most that hasn't actually done porn, you know?
Okay. Hey, so she says she wants you and Kanye to fuck her.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, I could break up with her after that. My life would be on a whole new level after that.
Damn.
I bet he does some weird ass shit though.
Suppose you're fucking your girl with Kanye and he does some weird shit to her, bro.
Like, what's he gonna do? Just start like? I feel like he probably keeps his assistant in the room and he like shouts directions. And,
hold on, and super pause. But you're fucking your girl with Kanye West, and Kanye West does some weird shit like fucking readjust your dick in her pussy or something like that. Like, come on now. Like, that's like, like, he's like, nah, Adam. He's like, nah, take it up. Nah, fuck her like this. Like, what are you gonna do, bruh? Come on, it's yay.
I'd be like, yay, you can create and direct my dick. It's all good, bro.
Shit,
that nigga. Like, let me get a feature on the next album.
That nigga put a Yeezy condom on you, bro. He said, yo, Adam, bro, this is the new shit.
Can have the holes in it and shit.
Yeah. Hella holes.
All right, would you rather Drake smash your girl or Kanye smash your girl?
Yo, oh man, both are bad. Yo, it wouldn't be my girl no more. If my favorite rapper fucked my girl, every time they rapped about fucking a girl, I'd be thinking, is he talking about my chick?
Yeah, that would kind of fuck it up. No,
Yo,
but
fuck it up.
I feel like Drake would give my girl better dick than Kanye, so I would be more scared of him.
No. Well, first of all, Drake gonna make your girl fall in love. So like, he gonna make her fall in love. So she's not even in love with you anymore.
I don't know. I think he might donkey fuck my girl.
Really? Yo, Drake dating an 18-year-old, bro. That shit's crazy.
Yo, and you see the pictures of them when she was like 16?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard a lot of stories about Drake. I heard Drake is the worst out here.
With chicks?
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't know. I would be too if I were him.
Is there any rapper you're scared of that if your girl, like you feel like, yo, that guy could pull your girl and take her from you?
Nah.
Who's your favorite rapper? Who's your favorite rapper?
But my girl's like, that's the thing. She doesn't really like rap like that. Like, she likes it, but she
Bruh,
really like.
everybody loves Drake. Trust me. Drake is not even a rapper. Drake is just Drake.
Listen, I might even say that Drake would probably have the best chance of stealing her, but I still don't think she would do it.
Okay. Okay. Yo, whatever happened to that chick that you and X both smashed?
Taylor White.
Yeah.
I don't know. My girl saw her the other day.
Do y'all still do threesomes?
With her? No.
Word.
I think that kind of got fucked up when X was smashing. You should fly her out though.
She like black guys?
I mean, she likes him. I mean, I know you're a different kind of black guy. But...
No. Yo, X wasn't fucking human. Like, yo, I seen racists that are super fans of X. Like, there was like X wasn't black to them. It was like he was just fucking X.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean, I would hang out with her again. I guess she smokes too much weed. I'm gonna be real.
Oh damn, I don't smoke. My chick smoked.
She was taking. We fucked her for like 20 minutes. She had to take a break to roll a swisher. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Was it wet? Yo, who had the wackest pussy, bro? Keep it 100, man. These are questions I want to know. Like you were fucking like. Wait, some of these porn stars, you're fucking them. They're loose as shit, bro. You gotta keep it 100. They're loose as shit.
I mean, yeah, probably sometimes. I don't know.
The first 5 minutes, like you're like okay, and then after that's like there's no feeling here, but it's all good. I'm gonna just do it. It's gonna be a good story.
I never really fucked like a cavernous pussy in the porn game so much. I don't know, but I've had girls like that in my life before for sure.
How do porn bitches keep their pussy tight?
I mean, I don't know. Yo, I gotta go to bed, bro.
Go to bed, nigga. Go to bed. Anyway, thank you to Adam for coming here. He's an old man. He has to go to sleep. It's 1:30 in.
I'm pissed off that I got to get 6 hours of sleep. You're over here getting 1.
Oh, I'm not going to sleep, period. I got to go shower and hopefully I could get a haircut and stuff before I get on camera. So, yeah.
Yeah, you look like shit. No, I'm just kidding.
I look sexy, man.
Yo, you should wear a no jumper shirt on Everyday Struggle.
I don't even have a no jumper shirt.
Well, we're going to send you the pack. All right. Much love.
All right, man. Don't get jumped again, bro. No more getting jumped.
No jumper.
No jumper getting jumped? That's hilarious. All right. Okay.